Japanese. This is Language Institute. I'm your verb ally, here to learn all the languages. Starting with time here. Okay, so numbers.
6、4、6時です。
It is 6 o'clock.
5、6、4、5、2、1分。
今は6時ではありません。
It is not 6 o'clock now. Ima is now. Marked as the topic here. As for now,
5、3、6、2、4、5時5分です。
It is this 5:05.
今は5時ではありません。
Okay, Japanese.
今は5時ではありません。
Start with my kanji. Ima, O-N. Go-ji. Go is MDM. G is AGDI. De wa arimasen is all going to be written phonetically. Let's try this. Paste it in here for my Japanese keyboard. Ima wa.
今は5時ではありません。
Meaning is it is not 5 o'clock now. Put it ima wa spelled ha. Goji de wa arimasen. That's it. It is not 5 o'clock now.
4時、
4 o'clock.
4時です。
It is 4 o'clock. Of this sentence.
今は5時ではありません。
It is not 5 now.
6時6分です。
Okay, so note
6時6分。
how the word for 6 sounds differently in these two cases, 6 o'clock versus 6 minutes. For G, we hear the full form roku,
6時6分。
but before fun, the H or F sound at the beginning of that second part reverts to its earlier P, and we get a long P sound, rokun. That's important.
6時6分です。
It is 6:06. It is 5 o'clock. Goji desu. Goji. We're going to put those in kanji. Go, MDM, AGDI, goji desu. Phonetics. Desu. So these two little websites, you can get just about all you need for writing Japanese. Not quite though. It is not 4 o'clock now. Okay, I'm going to put a topic marker. Ima wa. Ima, O-I-M. Wa. It is not 4. Not that. 4. Yoji. So yo is W-C. G, again, A-G-D-I. And the rest will be phonetic. Ima wa. Spelled ha. Yoji de wa ari. Ma. Say, Lovely. So if you enjoy writing systems as I do, Japanese offers plenty. There's 3 that you have to master. Time along.
7、
Nana.
7、
7、
Down step in accent. Na, na. High, low.
7、
Hachi.
8、
Chi. Kyu.
9、
Kyu. Nana.
7、
Go.
5、
Nana.
7、8、
Kyu.
9、
Chi.
1。おはよう、7時です。
Good morning. It is 7 o'clock. 7:00.
2、
5.
5、
9.
9、
8、
8、
7.
7、
9時です。
It is 9 o'clock.
7時7分です。
7時7分です。7時。7時. Okay, that's the same kanji 2 times, read differently. 7, 7. Oh, there it was in the auto predict. Ji. Nana is also JU7. Nana. Fun is CSH. Good. This is phonetically desu. That's how it's written, I mean.
7時7分です。
Fun is
8時8分です。
Here too, as we saw with the number 6, hachi.
8時8分。
Full form with the hour, fused form with the minute.
8時8分。
8分, long P. It is 8:08.
9時9分です。
9分. Two forms of. Oh yeah, these are just different readings. Kuji is the older go-on reading.
9時9分。
And Q with a long vowel is the later ka-on, borrowing from Chinese. It is 9:09. Good morning. Ohayo. 7時です。You get 7時, J-U, and the G is number 3. 7時です. Over to phonetics. Not you. Yep. Let me just start. O, ha, yo, u makes the vowel long. 7時です. Wonderful. It is not 8 o'clock now. 今は8 H-O A-G-D-I ではありません. The rest will be phonetically written. 今は spelled 8時ではありません. Just type it with your QWERTY keyboard, no problem. Alright. This is fun. So as I've mentioned in other streams, I lived in Japan for a little over a year. Used it pretty much every day for communicating with students. So I know the basics quite well by now. This is just nice review and admiring the well-designed course that they've provided.
10、
9時19分です。
It is 9 o'clock. Be more careful, 9:19.
10時10分です。
10 long vowel, 10分 long P. Those are the same reading of this character though, essentially. It is 10:10.
9時19分です。
Kuji. Kuji. Ku is written as K-N. Kuji, A-G-D-I.
9時19分です。
19分 is 19 minutes. Ju-J. K-N for 9. Fun, C-S-H. And we gotta get this. Desu.
9時19分です。今は5時15分です。今は
5 o'clock, 15分, 15. It is 5:15 now. And again with the word now, ima marked as topic.
7時半です。
It is 7:30.
9時半ちょうどです。
Chodo desu. It is 9:30 sharp, we can say. Exactly 9:30. That'll put 6.
6、
G hour.
G.
Hour time. Ju 10.
10、
Han half.
半、
Ima now.
今、6時16分です。
It is 6:16. Ju 10.
10、
Han half.
半、
Ni 2.
2、
Go 5.
5、
G hour.
時。今は8時18分です。
It is 8:18 now.
6時40分です。
40分. It is 6:40.
5時45分です。
45分. It is 5:45.
今は7時ちょうどです。
ちょうど So it is now 7 o'clock sharp.
9時19分です。
Kuji, those two readings now of the 9 word. Ku, short, is the older one. It is 9:19 again. Lovely. So, and I think now let's see some more Hindi, make some progress on that course. And then we'll come back to Japanese. Intro time.
वो आदमी अमेरिका से है. अमेरिका.
So say is a word that we call postposition.
अमेरिका से
means from America. So this man, वह आदमी, that man is, the verb is last, है, from America.
पीटर भारत से नहीं है.
भारत से नहीं है.
नहीं.
Peter is not नहीं है. भारत से, from India.
वो भारत में रहता है.
में रहता है.
वो भारत में रहता है. रहता.
भारत में रहता है. Little vowel change here. This is what's the word? Dwelling, abiding in, residing rather. That he distal Bharat mein in India. He lives in India. Now let's talk about the word order. He, subject or topic, or subject here. Bharat mein, it's a phrase, in India.
रहता.
Resides.
मैं अमेरिका में रहता हूँ.
We have to do mass. So we're going to go to our Hindi keyboard.
मैं अमेरिका में रहता हूँ.
The meaning is I live in America. Now first me, meaning I, is M-A-I, nasal. America. This one is M-E, nasal, in.
मैं अमेरिका में रहता हूँ.
And it's spelled rahata. And it's kind of unfortunate that it's a female sounding voice because the form is masculine. Especially in early stages, I really wish these courses didn't do that. Give students whom, yeah, not wrong verb form there. Rehta whom, that's just.
मैं अमेरिका में रहती हूँ.
Here is what we want. Rehti.
रहती.
I live in America.
जूलिया भारत में नहीं रहती.
Nahi, the negator. Julia. Bharat mein, that's a phrase. In India, does not reside. Does not live in India.
नेहा भारत में रहती है.
नेहा भारत में रहती है. Neha, the topic, lives in India. Bharat.
मैं अमेरिका में रहता हूँ.
I live
पीटर अमेरिका से है.
from America. Peter is from America. Laptop's a little noisy today.
वह लड़का भारत में नहीं रहता है.
वह लड़का भारत में नहीं रहता है. That boy does not live in India. Does not live.
मैं अमेरिका में रहता हूँ.
I got it wrong. May I, I'm gonna type M-A-I, nasal. America, America. Typed like it sounds, pretty much.
मैं अमेरिका में रहता हूँ.
Rehta, spelled Rehta. Too long, oh, not that, not the basic nasalization, but this complex symbol. That's the one we want.
मैं अमेरिका में रहता हूँ.
I reside in America. Gotta get that word for in, though.
मैं अमेरिका में रहता हूँ.
Just type this. M-E, capital M, to nasalize. America, me. Just like in English, we don't say I live America. I live in a place. Maybe one more, then we'll go back to Japanese. Home. घर.
घर.
This is a voiced aspirate g at the beginning of this word. G. It's a class of sounds English does not have.
वो तेरा घर नहीं है.
तेरा घर. Oh, in your house. That is not your house. Without looking, that is not.
तेरा और मेरा.
Tera or mera. This is possessive.
तेरा.
Yours or mine. And. Or. I always think or, but it means and. Sounds like or. Yours and mine.
वो तेरा घर नहीं है. वो तेरा घर नहीं है.
That is not your house. Wo. In the field here. Wo. Tera. Ghar. नहीं है.
वो तेरा घर नहीं है.
He. No. He. Long vowel. Nasalize. Hey. That is not your house.
मेरा नाम जूलिया है. नाम.
मेरा नाम Julia. That's the topic. मेरा नाम, my name. Julia is. And in English we put the verb generally in the second spot there.
उसका नाम पीटर है.
Uska naam. Uska means his.
उसका.
He, she, it. Possessive. Uska. Yeah. The subject
Peter.
agrees with the noun. That's possessive.
उसका.
His name is Peter. He's the name. Hi, Peter.
यह मेरा घर है.
यह मेरा घर है. यह, this, मेरा घर, my house, is.
उसका घर अमेरिका में है.
उसका घर अमेरिका में है. That's his house, rather. Is in, में, America. यह मेरा घर है. यह, come on. Don't be shy. मेरा घर है. Right. This is my home. यह मेरा घर है. What is its name? उसका नाम क्या है? Uska. So here it's good to type a letter A. We get the basic S sign. Uska is how we enter it. Its name, Nam Kya. So there we don't put a vowel after K. It's K-Y double A Kya. Hey. Question. Yes. So if we just stick to these two languages today, Hindi and Japanese, a lot of parallels, and especially in terms of their word order. Their sentence structures are very, very close. Doesn't mean the languages are related, which they're not, but we have lots of parallels as we compare languages across the world. Cha.
茶、水、
村、
村、
茶、
茶、
水、
水、
だ、
だ、乳、
茶、
お茶。
茶. So this o is a prefix. We can call it an honorific prefix. Gives it a bit more ceremony, a little more politeness to the word.
これは水ですか?
Is this thing, これ, water.
それは何ですか?
Is that?
それをください。
Give me that, please. That one, please.
お水をください。
水をください。水 is just letter E is all we have to type. I'm going to write kudasai with the kanji, my. And we got to get back to the Japanese keyboard.
お水をください。
水を O prefix wo, noun marker, kudasai. お水をください. I hope it types out. お水をください. It doesn't like kanji for that verb. Try again. で、
で、茶、
水。
水、む、く。それは水です。
That is water.
これはお茶です。
This is tea. These words kore, sore, they're for pointing. Kore means close to me, speaker. Sore, close to you, closer to you, the person I'm talking to.
お茶をください。
Tea, please. Or give me tea. Anyways,
お水をください。
Water, please. Water me.
これは何ですか？
Is this?
これはお茶ですか？
Is this tea?
お水をください。
So we're just going to put mizu there and we're going to kuda phonetic symbols. Kuda. Replace the second kanji, which it does not want. Mizu o kudasai. Continuing with
ご飯
Gohan. Cooked meal. Rice. Gohan.
ご飯、
Cha.
茶、
Gohan.
ご飯、食べ、
Mizu.
水、お茶を飲みます。
I drink. There's no word for I. We're just guessing. Tea. Guessing who the subject
お茶は飲みません。
I don't. Same story here. Drink tea.
お茶を飲みます。
Ocha o nomimasu. Cha. No. Two kanji to get. Cha is T-O-D. One of those. Nomu is O-I-M-O. Ocha o nomimasu. O. Cha o. Object marker. Nomimasu.
お茶を飲みます。ご飯は食べません。
Don't eat rice.
どれが水ですか？
Which is water? Which one is the water?
あれは何ですか？
What is that? So we have another word, are, which means it's neither close to me nor close to the person I'm talking to. Over there. Arewa, what is that? Cha.
茶、
Mizu.
水、
Abe.
食べ、ご飯、よ。
あれをください。
That one, please.
日本語は話せません。
Cannot speak Japanese.
ご飯をください。
Rice, please.
どれですか？
This kudasai basically means give me. It could be an action or a regular old noun. Dore desu ka? Which is it? Perfecto.
Sakana? Yasai?
Yasai vegetables. That first one we saw was fish. Yasai vegetables. Yasui means cheap. Wrong middle character. Sakana.
Sakana? 肉、
Niku. Sakana.
魚、
Yasai. Yasai.
野菜、
Vegetable.
野菜、
Yasai. Niku.
肉、
Niku is this one.
肉、
This one looks
ない、
kind of similar. Means inside.
肉、
Means meat, flesh. Gohan.
ご飯、肉、魚、
茶、
茶、野菜、
魚、
Fish. The animal and the food. Niku.
肉、食べ、
茶、
茶、野菜、魚、野菜を食べます。
I eat vegetables.
魚をください。
Sakana. Oh. Skip that kanji. Sakana. NWF. Get some phonetic symbols. Oh. No word spaces are needed. Sahi.
魚をください。
肉と野菜を食べます。
Niku to yasai o tabemasu. I eat meat with vegetables. Instead of with, we could also say and. They want and.
野菜、肉と野菜を食べます。
I eat meat and vegetables. There we go, 24 in. Let's just see. Got any messages or anything? Looks like not yet. Okay, continuing with Japanese. Ringo.
リンゴ、
Ringo. Pan.
パン。リンゴをください。
Bread. Oh, apple, please. An apple. Please.
じゃあ、いただきます。じゃあ、
Bon appetit. いただきます。
いただきます。
Start of the meal.
いただきます。
Let's eat. It's a good way to do it. Different in feeling.
ごちそうさまでした。
It was a feast.
では、いただきます。
では、いただきます。Do it all phonetically. で、oops. では、いただき。This is worth pausing on. If you're new to Japanese, this is the one for ta. And see, this is the same thing with two dots in the top right corner. That makes it a da. That voices the consonant. Itadakimasu. You note that the very first sign here also has the two dots. That's why it's de rather than te.
リンゴは食べません。
So for a lot of the signs, you get two sound values for the same basic written shape. Ringo wa tabemasen. I don't eat apples. And the wa is
食べません。
this word wa for the apple is worth looking at. Basically, apple is the object of eating. We might expect all, but here we're sort of promoting it. It's the topic of what this little bit of discourse is about. We're talking about apples. Everything else, just a comment on it. Don't eat.
では、ごちそうさまでした。
Well then, thanks for the meal.
リンゴを食べます。
I eat.
いただきます。
Let's eat.
パンを食べます。
Eat bread.
パンは食べません。
As for bread, I don't eat it. I don't eat bread.
では、いただきます。
Well, let's eat. ごちそうさまでした。Go. To get the chi, it's just T and I. Chi, so, sa, ma, de, shita. ごちそうさまでした。では、ごちそうさまでした。Just repeat that. で、but beginning. で、that's gonna be read わ。では、ごちそうさまでした。Finishes the circle. All right, got another 10 minutes before I've got my meeting. Let us return to, well, let's keep it with just these two languages for today's session. Back to Hindi. So let's get that ready. Intro continues. School. School.
स्कूल। वो मेरा बेटा है।
Well, mera beta. Beta is a son.
बेटा।
That is my son.
मेरा भाई तेरा भाई नहीं है।
Mera bhai, my brother. Your brother is not. Nahi hai is not. My brother is not your brother.
मेरा बेटा स्कूल नहीं जाता है।
Jata. Go.
जाता।
Mera beta, my son, does not go to school.
मेरा भाई तेरा भाई नहीं है।
Seeing that there's no postposition on school.
मेरा भाई तेरा भाई नहीं है।
Mera bhai. Mera. Wait, I should write Bhaai. Tera bhai nahi. Nasal. Hai. Let's just double check.
मेरा भाई तेरा भाई नहीं है।
Do I remember the spelling for brother correctly? Yes.
हर आदमी स्कूल जाता है।
Har aadmi, every man, school jata hai, goes to school. Literally just goes school. School jata hai is a schoolgoer.
यह उसका दिन है।
Ya uska din hai. This is his day. Right? Just gonna double check them.
दिन।
Just like the ancient word.
तेरा भाई कौन है?
तेरा भाई कौन है? Who is your brother? His son, उसका बेटा भारत में रहता है. So his son lives in India. His son, उसका बेटा. Gonna write a capital T for this character. बेटा, retroflex. भारत में, भारत, M-E, capital M, रहता है. Son lives in India. He goes to America every day. Quite a, I guess if he lives just next door, that's fine. हर दिन, I'm going to put that at the beginning. Not sure where else to put it. अमेरिका जाता है. Let's put वह at the very beginning. He, हर दिन, अमेरिका जाता है. Try that. Wonderful. However it worked. 5 or 6 more minutes. Might have time to finish this circle. So,
यह तेरी किताब है.
so this
तेरी किताब.
with the E suffix reminds me that kitab, Jin's book, is a feminine noun. This is your book.
तेरी बेटी अमेरिका में रहती है.
तेरा बेटी, that's your daughter. Same thing going on there. Beta, masculine. Son, beti, feminine, daughter. अमेरिका में रहती है. Lives in America.
तेरी बहन सेब खाती है. बहन.
Sister, बहन सेब खाती है. Your sister eats apples.
वो उसकी किताब है.
वो उसकी किताब है. Well, that is his book. His or her.
यह मेरी किताब है.
यह my book is. This is my book.
उसकी बहन घर जाती है.
घर जाती है. बहन, sister, is her sister, goes home.
यह मेरी किताब है.
मेरी किताब है. यह मेरी किताब. Not too much. किताब है. Oops, that didn't look good. Hey, I want H-A-I is how we get that symbol.
उसकी बेटी घर में है.
बेटी घर में है. बेटी, her daughter is in the home. Her daughter is in the home, or at home, I suppose. In the house. This यह मेरी बहन है. यह मेरी, because it's feminine, spelled बहन, बहन है. Her sister, उसकी बहन घर जाती है. Her sister goes home. Goes home. घर जाती है. Looks like we've plenty of time to finish this little circle.
यह नेहा का बेटा है.
Possessive marker. Neha ka beta means Neha's son. This is Neha's son.
पीटर की बेटी भारत में रहती है.
Peter's daughter, beti, feminine. So I like how the possessive marker works. Ka, if the head noun following is masculine.
बेटी.
Peter ki beti, the daughter of Peter, lives in India.
मेरी बहन की किताब.
Just an emphasis.
मेरी बहन की किताब.
मेरी, my, बहन, sister, की, her book, किताब, my sister's book.
राज की बेटी.
Raj की बेटी, Raj's daughter.
एक किताब।
Kitab, one book.
राज का स्कूल अमेरिका में है।
Raj's school is in
जूलिया का घर,
Julia's
मेरी बहन की किताब।
Behen. My sister's book again. My sister's book. Okay, let's do something fun. Let's do a Danish. Not easier said than done. Just gonna do one short leg of definites.
Drengen spiser maden.
The boy eats the food.
Jeg spiser risene.
I eat the rice.
Manden spiser skildpadderne.
The man eats the turtles. Or
Vi spiser tomaten.
we eat the, looks plural to me, but it's definite. We eat the tomato singular.
Pigen spiser jordbæret.
The girl eats the strawberry, which in Danish, jordbær, means earthberry.
Manden drikker øllen.
The man drinks, looks like the word for oil maybe, but it's the beer. I think our word ale is related. A woman in kvinde spiser steak out on the cow. Bøffen. Modified O. I wonder how that sounds. If I can hear that. The bears bjørnene. Bjørnene. Thank you. Bjørnene. Bears, so it's going to be plural marked and definite. Drikker øllen. Bears and beer. What more could a sentence need? Okay, thanks for watching again. Please give us a follow if you haven't already. And drop by anytime. I try to do this every weekday morning, at least. You can see by just looking at the schedule. Yep. Peace.